Today is March 2nd, 2007, about 2/10 of a mile downstream from Maple Creek on the Clarion River. It's about upper 30s, low 40s. Just had a good bit of rain fell down last night. About 2-3 weeks ago we had a stretch of cold weather, anywhere from 5 below to maybe 15 upper teens, which created the ice. And now we're waiting for breakup. And what I'm trying to show is some very subtle wave ripple marks on the ice. Maple Creek is flowing not completely freely, but when it hits the Clarion River, it's putting the water right over top of the ice on the river just upstream from here. And I'm figuring if it's going to break, it's going to break maybe right in this spot. Hopefully we'll be able to capture it on film. But I know I haven't seen this subtlety over the years, and we're just starting to see a little bit of ripple action here on the ice. Hopefully we'll capture the main event here. Today is March 2nd, 12:55 in the afternoon, Clarion River. Just upriver from the river cabins. Water's starting to flow on top of the ice now. And right in the center we've got a hole poked through the ice and have a little bit of whirlpool action going on here. I'd have to make a wager this is probably going to break maybe this evening. This is March 2nd, 2:05 p.m. just below Maple Creek on the Clarion River, Forest County. See, the water is now forming over top of the ice, slowly starting to break up. Not moving right now, but there is a big raft that just came around the bend there. March 2nd on the Clarion River, just downstream from Maple Creek, about 4:05 p.m. River's come up about 8 inches in the last hour. Today is March 3rd, Clarion River, Forest County, just in front of the park office. Ice just broke sometime this morning, right before I got to work most likely. Been waiting for 13 years to film this. Kind of a once-a-year event. Last few years this has really been happening at night. We never get to see it. Look at how the ice is just hits those embankments and piles up, moves around. Incredible churning action, scouring action. Just talked with Butch. He said it was solid at about 7 this morning. When I drove by, it just broke. It probably broke about 7:05 in the morning. See one lone pine tree going down. Just listen to the grinding, crushing sound of the ice. "7:55 in the morning, Cooksburg Bridge, Clarion River. Right in front of the park office. River broke around 7:05 this morning. Some initial breakup occurred probably about 7:15 last night. This morning, Butch said right about 7 o'clock it was piled up out front here, but wasn't moving, and about by 10 after it was flowing, and the chunks have gotten progressively smaller. One about half the size of a bus right there. Some of the earlier chunks were probably about 100 foot long that were crashing up along this embankment here. Cooksburg Bridge, March 3rd. Clarion River, just below the park office. About 8:10 in the morning. River broke about 7:05 to 7:10 a.m. this morning. Initial break occurred probably 6:45 last night. It was jammed up here below the bridge, or just above the bridge, at about 7 o'clock this morning. And it's been flowing freely ever since. Clarion River, Cooksburg Bridge, March 3rd, about 8:20 in the morning. Ice was jammed up just above the bridge, or right along this section of bridge here, at about 7 o'clock this morning, and let loose about 7:05 to 7:10 in the morning. Looking at the river gauge, initial break probably occurred about quarter to 7 last night. It's about 20-25 degrees right now. And we're looking downriver from the park office. And on that right bank, some of the finest old growth forest in the northeastern United States. It's original, untouched. A lot of ancient hemlock in there, probably pushing 350 years old. Same age as some of the oldest white pine in there. We also have one pine right in the 170-foot class. And also in that stand is the tallest known eastern hemlock in the entire northeastern United States. The last time we measured it at 146.5 feet.